And that's us live. So, all right, guys. So, like I said before, we're not doing the main campaign. We are missing some folks, so we are doing a side campaign where you all play goblins. Um, the goblin characters are fairly dispensable. If you die, you can just whip out a new character sheet and be another goblin. So that's nice. Um, and the way the goblin sheets work, as I've sort of already explained, but you have like basically no stats except for your charisma, which is a -2 because you're a goblin, obviously. And you do have one attribute that you can choose from a list of about 20. Um, and oh, and I do need to add an additional attribute. So there's a 21st attribute that I thought of, and that is speak common, because you're goblins, you only speak goblinese. So if one of you wants to change your attribute, you can to that. So the 21st attribute is speak common. If you have any questions about the attributes, just let me know. We can suss out any, like, because I know Joel had asked on mimicry, and then also Danny, I think, asked about mimicry, how that works. And with the necromancy, when you summon, when you raise the dead, they get that. You're donating 5 of your HP to them, right? And until they're gone, your max HP is capped at 5 minus whatever it is. So, if your goblin survives the session, for the next session, they can choose 1 additional attribute and take 2 additional HP. So, there is incentive to staying alive, but once again, feel free to drive it like you stole it. So you don't have any healing potions. If you kill an adventurer that has a healing potion, you can have that. Or if you happen to rob a cart full of healing potions, you can have those. But you don't start with any healing potions. And each of you have, as an item, a sounding horn, which allows you to basically call more goblins. Right. So that's an option. And beyond that, you have, whatever basic weapon or tool you want to use. I mean, you can use a pickaxe or you can use a pointy stick. Doesn't matter.
How about we use odd items as weapons? Still same damage, just weird shit.
I mean, if you just want to use a rock from the ground.
For clarification, I'm going to be using a briefcase.
Awesome.
It has to be tattered and torn. It can't be.
That is fine.
Yeah. Like, you found a briefcase, you don't know what it is, you think it's a weapon. I'm okay with that because you're a goblin, not very smart. So any questions about like how it works? Nope. Cool. We will be playing on the same continent that our game is happening on. So there is that caveat of there is the light possibility that your other characters could run into the same goblin horde that you're a part of, but it's not going to be in the same country. So until your characters go exploring, they won't know for one way or the other.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Let's do something a little exploratory, maybe. I don't know.
Will we be doing the same thing as like giving a brief description and all that?
Yeah. So we'll give a you can be like, oh, I'm poop fart, and this is.
Oh man, that was gonna be my name. It's stolen now. Oh damn.
So, all right. So so also goblins, I guess, really wouldn't have maps, so you wouldn't know where you are on the map. But here's the map of the continent, and you're somewhere in it. So, best I can give. You'll be inland. You're not by the sea necessarily, so you're inland somewhere. And as I discussed, you're not in the country of Grandia, so you can eliminate that from the where you might be selection. But I did pick a place, but as I said, thinking about it, as goblins, you wouldn't know. So, where's my thing? There it is. Okay, my headphones get unplugged. All right. So, in the brief description of what was going on, you've been ordered by the head of your section of the horde to go lay in wait on the roadside, so that you might ambush travelers and steal their goods. So, and you'd be sitting just outside the tree line to do so. Let's do this to you. Center you up. All right, so we're sitting on the side of the road, and the three of you are the sort of the front line. You're the scouts because you're super expendable, and so let's find out who you are.
Well, my name is John Goblicon. I am 5'7". I have green skin. I am balding on the top of my head, but I have long black hair flowing from the back. I wear a blue long sleeve dress shirt, black slacks, and Oxfords, all completely worn and tattered, and my toes are sticking out of the bottom. My feet are a little too big for them. I also carry a briefcase and like to think of myself as a smarty smart.
All right. And what is your attribute? What is your specialty? The thing that you do?
I am surprisingly tough. I personally believe it is because I have a nice tie.
Okay. +2 armor tie. Cool. All right. Anything else?
Yes. My eyes are hot pink.
Okay. All right.
No one knows why.
All right. Who's next then?
I am Nibbit's eye. I has no hair. I pull it out. Kinda short. Kinda not short. I don't really know.
Right, because what are inches?
Right. I'm Nibbit's eye. Not I. He's with Mom, but not Nibbit's eye. It's I.
Aye. Yeah. So I would imagine you guys are also probably working together because you're all part of the same like brood. So you're probably all born within around the same time frame. So, because I imagine that's how goblin culture would work. All right. Anything else about Nibbits?
I'm a dual wielder.
Okay.
Yeah. I use one sword I find and one sword I stole.
Okay. All right. The sword you stole, where did it come from?
I can't say.
Yeah.
Then
Right.
I get in trouble. Nibbit's I. Not like that.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's a tiny little thing because it's from Nibbit's eyes.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. Joel.
All right. My name is Snot. Don't ask my last name. I don't like it.
Oh.
Fine, it's Goblier. And I've been on my own for years because I can't stand the company of others. They're assholes.
But you're with others right now.
I know. I've been
I
forced
too
into
am a
this.
snot gobbler.
I resemble that remark.
So now the head, the leader of your goblin division is Snot Claw. Are you related to Snot Claw?
I am not.
Okay.
And it's not funny either.
Oh.
Goblin humor.
And it's even worse because I'm a water blaster and it comes from my nostrils.
Sounds good.
Where else would come from?
Sounds delicious.
That's where it's always manifested for me.
My uncle was a water blaster, but he did it from the downstairs hold.
I hear you get the ladies wet.
It happens from time to time.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So you guys are sitting, as I said, at the edge of the forest. And what is the general interactions the goblins have when they're just sitting and doing nothing?
I pick my nose. I pick Scott's nose. I dry hump a tree.
To see who has biggest boogers.
I win.
You are snots.
Are you cheating?
I wish.
All right, cool. So you guys you're sitting there, you're waiting, and so suddenly you hear the sounds of horses and a carriage coming up the road.
Oh! Somebody's finally coming.
It smells like meat.
Oh.
I begin to straighten my tie.
So as you appear and you see this this sort of cart with horses pulling up, there are 4 horses drawing what seems to be a fairly large cart, and there are a total of 4 guards, 2 on either side of the cart, walking with it, with one fairly regal looking gentleman driving the cart. It looks to be of a fairly refined material and design.
I'm going to look at each of my friends. That may or may not be my meal later. Casually stroll into the road. Make it go.
Yeah, so as soon as you walk into the road, one of the men yells, "Goblins!" But you don't know what he's saying. I imagine you at least know the word goblin, right? So you know that he's shouting whatever it is that you are in common.
I begin looking around.
And so they draw their swords and they immediately start running for you. Do the other 2 of you intervene, or do you just watch this go down?
Fuck no, I watched this happen. This is great.
I'm just gonna wait
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah. For can I get you to roll 4 defy dangers for me on your decks? Yeah. Okay. You take 14 damage
Holy
as they all
shit.
swing at you, slice you. You're about as maimed as a goblin can be without dying. As they sort of start tearing into you and ripping you to shreds. What do you want to do?
And I point to the briefcase, and I jangle the locks, open it up, reach in, and pull out my middle finger.
Roll charisma. It's a -2. Don't forget.
Yeah, what the hell? Why? Why we all got -2 on charisma?
Because you're goblins. All right, cool. Yeah, they take a high amount of offense and continue to wail on you, and you take an additional 16 damage.
And then from
you're-
behind the other 2, a second goblin. Sorry guys, but I had to take a shit.
Look at John Dumbass over there.
So this new goblin that appears. What does he look like?
Shit,
What's
man.
there?
That was the quickest thing ever.
He looks exactly the same, sans any clothing whatsoever. Not even a loincloth, just dick out.
Oh shit.
He's 3'4". Instead of green skin, he actually has brown skin.
Okay.
Absolutely zero hair, nose extra long. Yeah, I pre-planned this. I knew he was gonna die. And my special trait is that I dual wield.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so the guards finish just sort of like decimating John, and they sort of start peering into the forest to see if there's any sort of reinforcements. What do you guys do when they sort of kill John and start looking around?
I fucking duck.
Yeah. What about Nibbits?
I'm just gonna wait it out. Hopefully they don't see me if I stand really still.
Yeah. Let's see how they do. We'll leave this one up to chance. See if they notice anything.
Oh, and my new guy's name is Reginald.
Okay, Reginald.
I saw it on a piece of paper somewhere, and I was like, that looks nice.
So they definitely notice that there's something in the woods, and they sort of start cautiously making their way. The four guards do to where you guys are located. They're slowly, cautiously making their way.
I'm gonna grab some leaves and kind of hide behind them.
Hey, roll a dex.
You got it. 6.
You know when a child covers their eyes and they think you can't see them?
Oh yeah. No, they can't see me.
That's
I'm hidden.
What are Estelle and Snot doing? And not Estelle.
Reginald
and Snot.
Snot is leaving a trail of snot as he's crawling slowly the fuck away.
Okay. All right. Roll a dex for sneaking away.
We set this up normal, right? Like +2, +1, except for the -2 that you gave to us in charisma and all that shit. Yeah.
No. Your stats are straight 0.
Oh, this is bullshit.
You're goblins. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You start making your way away. And then what was Reginald doing? Is
Reginald's dead again. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was muted while I was trying to change my name. Reginald is going to, since he's just brown and completely naked, just lay down in a puddle of mud.
Okay. I applaud the innovation. I'll give you advantage. Roll dex.
Woohoo! Boo-boo-boo-da-doo. 9.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you kind of like slink into the mud. Nibbits, though, you're just standing there, like 2 leaves covering your eyes.
No, man, I'm hidden.
You're hidden, totally hidden. They see you immediately, and they start swinging. If you'd like to roll a Defy Danger on your decks, you can.
Yes, I will. 10.
Yeah, you. So the 4 of them all swing, and you dodge their attacks. Then what is it that you wanted to do that you've just now dodged this attack?
Since I've dodged the attack, I'm gonna try to climb a tree.
Okay, all right, yeah, let's roll another dex on it.
No, I didn't climb a tree.
Yeah, so you start climbing the tree, and one of them grabs you by the neck and slams you into the ground, and he does 5 damage as he slams you down. The other 3 begin to surround you. Are Reginald and Snot just hanging out watching this happen?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I am a great coward.
Well, I mean, I'm not. I've got my eyes closed and my tongue stuck out. Well,
So Nibbits, you've been thrown to the ground, and now you're surrounded. What's happening?
I want to kind of scream at them. I hope they understand. Kind of cry. No,
Roll,
no shot.
roll a charisma.
Yeah,
roll a charisma.
absolutely. Come on, baby. 7.
Yeah. You know what? So they feel somewhat sympathetic to your pleas and cries, and so they mostly just just kick you on the ground. You know,
Yeah, no,
you know.
Just kind of
And so-
whimpering.
So they kick you.
Go.
They do 10 damage, and then they start walking away. If you want to roll a death saving throw,
Sure.
you can do that.
7.
Yeah. So you're laying on the ground, mostly dead, and you're sort of visited by sort of in the ethereal realm by this shadowy figure, and it's the whatever the goblin equivalent of a shikigami is, and it walks up and it goes, and you understand it to mean that he'll let you live, but anytime someone says the word "thee," you have to stab them.
Sold.
Wait, he has to roll them?
So do you accept the agreement?
Sold.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Take it.
So you come back to life with 1 HP. So you wake on the ground. So Reginald and Snot. The humans walk away. The cart seems to be leaving. Nibbits is on the ground, looking almost as dead as a goblin can without actually being dead. What do you guys do?
I don't want to crawl over to Nibbits and see if he's still alive.
Yeah, he has a pulse for sure.
And then I'm gonna turn my head and be like, Reginald, he's still alive. Whoever you are,
That's unfortunate.
come here.
Hey, you! And I walk over there. And I, kick his foot.
And he dies.
Yeah, so Nibbits, what do you do?
Guys around.
I'm gonna just slowly get up. Yeah, that was weird. I saw.
I don't think we go this way.
I think we can take him if we try.
I'm gonna walk out into the road and loot my own body and just take the tie. Only the tie. And I put it on.
Yeah, I mean it's even more tattered and bloody for sure.
And it's a nice brown tie, too. So it just blends in
Not
with skin. Doesn't
naturally
even look
brown.
like I have a tie on.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
And then take a finger.
Nice
and just put
tie.
everything on it. Yeah, thanks.
By the way, who the fuck are you?
I'm
Where did you come
Reginald
from?
Goblicon. I think that was one of my 30 brothers. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can see the resemblance in the tie.
I know, right?
It's like you guys have the same time. Yeah,
what
so
are we doing out here? Besides
so-
from dying.
I'm just gonna stand there not saying
it's
anything as I
almost
wipe
dying.
tears from my eyes.
so do you do anything with the sort of maimed remains of John?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag it to the side of the road and just start munching.
Yeah, sure. I also will posit, I don't know if this will come into play at all, but goblins are have very proprietary genomes. So no matter what a goblin mates with, it's born a goblin. So just gonna throw that out there.
Hey, you guys think he got that tree
Oh,
pregnant?
man.
It has to have a uterus and a womb and offer up an egg, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a bird's nest up there.
So you guys get to know Reginald, and a little bit of time passes, and uh, here again you sort of hear something coming down the road.
I instantly crawl into this fucking bushes at the side of the road.
Yeah.
I get behind a tree.
Yep.
And pull out my twin sheets of paper.
Nimitz, like I said, some time's gone by, and so we can posit that you've gained about half your HP back, so you can bump yourself up to about 8.
Got an 8.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stand in the middle of the road.
Yeah, sure. So coming up
I'm
the
gonna
road.
poise before they get up. I'm gonna poise myself that once they stop, I'm gonna go a little ways further towards the sound in the woods, so that when they stop, I can get behind them.
Okay, all right. So Nimitz, you see, it just looks like a woman walking with her small child.
Oh, all right.
Yep. And I mean, she looks to be like, not terribly affluent or anything, commoner. The child looks to be maybe 9-10 years old, male, and the woman probably in her middle human aged range, and long brown hair, wearing kind of a cloak, traveler's cloak. And so she's walking up, and let's roll wisdom to see if you see her first before she sees you. Like,
If none of us have pluses on anything, you really don't have to stipulate what we're rolling on.
That's true.
Unless it's charisma.
You're right. You were not wrong.
Looks like a 5.
Yeah, so she sees you first, right? And so you see her in the distance, and just like her sort of, just enough to make out what she is and what's with her. And she kind of stops cold in her tracks.
I jump out and stab her child.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I mean, roll with advantage.
I mean, she's distracted. Absolutely.
Yeah.
10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then go ahead and roll some damage on that child.
The fuck was our thing? A D6? Okay.
D6,
Oh no,
yeah.
mine's 2.
Well, you're dual wield, so it's 2d4, right?
Yeah.
Do. 4 damage.
Yeah, you murdered that child.
Oh.
So so how do you do it?
Damn.
I take my pointy stick and I stab him in the neck, and then I take the rock in my other hand and just whack him.
You stab him in the neck and then brain him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The woman shrieks in terror, and so she sort of like goes to sort of like swat at you, but she's pretty like distraught and goes to grab the child. What is everybody else doing?
I'm going to jump up in terror because she's screaming, and I'm going to blow snot in her face to shut her up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like casting a spell, right? So roll some dice.
I tried.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah. You just get snot all down the front of you,
Gross.
and slip and fall in your own pool of snot. And then Nibbits, what are you up
I'm
to?
just gonna lunge at her.
Yeah, okay. Well, so you're gonna like run down the road a little bit. So she's
Yeah.
So roll for dashing down the road, and getting there.
In a 1-horse open sleigh.
It's you also trip in snot, and fall on top of snot. And so the woman grabs the child and like pulls him close to her, and then Reginald, what are you doing?
Stab her in the ankles.
Yeah, I mean, roll
Why
for
not?
that.
With a 9.
Yeah, you roll some damage.
3.
Yeah. I mean, you're stepping in the ankles. You said.
Yep.
Yeah, so you definitely cut both Achilles, and she falls to the ground, child in arms. She's crying, It's fairly
My
traumatic.
God, I'm actually okay at this.
God, you should play a goblin more often, apparently.
And she's, I mean, she's not in good shape, right? I mean, woman and small child, they're not too resilient. Um, so Reginald and Snot, you managed to like stand back up and sort of gain your footing. What are you doing?
Go ahead and mystery get her, take her out.
Okay,
This
yeah,
point.
I mean, roll for it.
An 11.
Yeah. I mean, she's got like 2 HP, so it doesn't really matter what you roll.
Well, damn.
So yeah, how do you do it?
5 damage. Here we go. I'm just gonna slit her throat. Just nice and simple, easy.
Yeah, she bleeds out and dies. That's it. She's dead.
I start looting the child.
Yeah. So the child has a note on them that you can't read, but it's on some it's paper. So there's that.
I hate it.
And then the child also has a small wooden soldier.
No, yeah. I'm gonna tuck the wooden soldier, I guess, in my taint.
Okay.
I don't have pockets.
Why not?
Oh, wait, no, I have one pocket. You know where it's going.
Reginald, maybe you should put on the kid's pants.
Yeah, you're about the same size.
Yeah.
You
I
could.
take the kid's pants.
Yeah. You have so they're like linen like traveling pants. So
I'm not taking a shirt though. These
Yeah,
pants stay free.
they're kind of stained with blood.
That's fine. So's my tie.
Yeah. All right. And then what about Snot?
I'm
Oh,
not
God.
doing shit. I'm just standing here watching the scene go down.
Yeah, and then Nibbits.
I'm gonna see what she's got.
Yeah. And so as you're rifling through her belongings, right? She's she's wearing. She's got a traveling cloak, and underneath that, sort of like a pale blue like linen dress. She's carrying on her 1 silver and 3 copper.
Oh,
Yeah. She
We're
has a small dagger on her as well. A fairly modest make. Then she also has some parchment on her with some squiggly human lines on it.
no, we don't need that. We likes the shinies.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I'll
then
take the paper and shove it with my other paper into my new pants. I'm just trying to fill them up.
sounds all right. And then so you guys are there with their dead bodies now. What do you do?
Just toss them outside.
Yeah, drag them off.
Yeah,
the
I
road.
mean,
Yes.
And I guess I'm going to move a little further down away from the blood puddle. I might not be smart, but I do understand that things can see blood because that's how my Uncle Jerry died.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna carry.
So so you move down the road, so the night sort of tarries on, and there doesn't seem to be any more travels, and it's it's going to be dawn soon. So you guys could explore or head back to the goblin cave or what have you.
Does anyone know what we were doing out here?
So
Okay,
I have
you're-
no idea. We were just standing here and getting our ass.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
So Snotclaw, the sort of leader of your division, had ordered you to go and basically ambush people and bring back treasure.
Oh, then yeah. Guess we
Mission
have some shinies.
accomplished.
Yeah, let's go turn in the shinies.
Let's get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm going to take her pants too.
Well, she has a dress.
She was
a
wearing
blue
a
linen
dress, but totally.
I'm going to
pulled
take
off.
her,
No, those are
her
pants.
dress then.
She probably has some sort of like underwear, bloomers or something.
Was it a decent cloth? These pants seem decent cloth.
I'll say it's like a muslin, like a linen,
Cool. I almost thought you said Muslim.
I only
I was
like
like, how do
Baptist
you wear
pants,
it?
so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she might have been wearing some sort of binding for her chest.
Cool. I'm just gonna take the dress, and I'm gonna take his shirt too. We can always
Okay.
use more pants around here. We can make
Yeah.
pants.
All right. So yeah, you guys start making your way back to the goblin encampment, which is a cave, and so you get there. There are other goblins also sort of returning from their nightly raids and hunts, and as you're walking in, what is one goblin that all three of you just hate?
Ted.
Oh, fuck Ted.
Yeah, fucking Ted.
Ted.
Yeah. So Ted does speak common. So Ted thinks he's the bee's knees because he can speak the human language.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. And
Asshole.
Ted on a number of occasions has been the only like surviving member of his crew. So there's like a stigma around being like with Ted.
If you're with Ted, you might as well be dead.
Yeah. So yeah,
I've heard that one too.
you guys are walking in, and Ted is walking in by himself, and he looks over and he's like, "Hey, what'd you guys get? Probably not as good as what I got."
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, you ashamed? I guess you got nothing, huh? Nothing.
Whoa.
I'm wearing pants, bitch.
Yeah, I died and came back.
It's true. I saw it all.
That's better than the rest of your party ever said, Ted.
He says, "Whoa. Ted's just a survivor, okay? Ted, Ted lives through everything. Ted's got the charisma."
Why does Ted talk in four persons?
Ted said "the," by the way.
I'm gonna stab him.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Oh, Ted's getting stabbed.
Yeah, and roll some damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nibbits, fucking stab his
Yeah,
ass.
so
Fuck Ted.
Stab.
you stab Ted, and he's like, whoa, and he punches back at you as you're stabbing him. And he does 2 damage as he punches you.
Ted,
in the
I'm
face.
sorry. I had no control.
He says, not cool. He says, Ted did nothing wrong. All right, Ted,
well,
look.
you said a word that you're not supposed to say.
What word?
I can't say it.
What's
I don't
the
wanna
word?
Stab myself.
He said, what's the word?
Ah, fucker. Stab it is. All right.
Yeah. So you go to stab again, and now Ted's sort of wise to the game, so he deflects the blade and punches you yet again for 2 damage. And he's he goes, "Whoa, what is happening here? All right, I'm just look. We were just having playful banter here. Why are you stabbing at me again?
I told you. You said a word.
What word?
You said a word.
Oh my God! And he looks at the other 2, and he's like, "Did he get hit in the head?" He said, "The head."
I'm fucker. Stab him again. I'm gonna murder this guy.
I'm like, yeah, stab Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Ted, stab him.
Shit.
As I stab him, I'm like, stop saying that word.
So you stab him again, and so he punches you again, right? He's defending himself. So you take 1 damage as he punches you again in the head while you're stabbing him. And he says, "You're gonna kill me."
I don't feel good. Stop saying that word.
I don't know what word it is.
Stop saying any word you've said before.
He's like,
To be fair, I also want you to stop speaking.
he's like, you guys are crazy. I'm not. I'm gonna go tell the boss. And then he runs away.
Stab again.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, stab him! Stab him!
Yeah. So
Gotta
how
deal
do you
with
stab
that,
him?
man?
I guess this time I'm lunging at his eyes.
Yeah.
Stop saying that.
You definitely take out an eye, and he falls to the ground, and he's like near dead, right? And he's just like rolling on the ground, holding his eye, sort of screaming and wailing. Now he's like, "Ah!"
I warned you, Ted. I warned you, Ted.
Just
Right,
goblin
he's
on goblin
rolling on the ground
violence.
defenseless.
Goblin on goblin violence.
Are you
Yeah, I
saying he's
wanna
rolling
kick
on the ground?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's rolling on the ground.
I'm gonna stab him with the wooden soldier.
Okay. Yeah, roll an attack, roll with advantage.
I just pop it out of my ass.
Oh my god.
Go.
10.
Yeah, I mean roll an attack.
I think Ted's gone.
Yeah, Ted's dead.
I'm like,
And
where's
I
the
immediately
survivor
start
now?
rifling through his pockets.
Yeah, so Ted has got 2 gold on him.
Ooh.
And
We have 2 gold on us.
yeah, and then Ted also has a small crossbow, sort of like a training crossbow that they would give kids, like human kids.
Yeah.
And then Ted has also got a little like amulet with some runes on it.
Does he have pants on?
Yes, he
I
has
take
like
his pants and put them on over top of mine.
Yeah, so he's like shorts. They're like torn, like silk shorts.
Yes, they're going over top of the pants I'm already wearing.
So the shorts are probably smaller than the pants that you have. So
I take off my pants, put them on, and then put on the pants.
no, if you put them over the pants, you can still put them on over the pants, but it's gonna have that weird like bunchy, like where it's like
Oh, it's gonna look like Superman. Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Super Gob.
Yeah. So other goblins are walking by, and they don't seem too concerned that you killed Ted necessarily.
Everyone hates Ted.
Yeah,
Ted's an
absolutely.
asshole.
Yeah. One
Thanks,
of them
he's so
spits.
cool.
One of them spits on Ted as he walks by.
I'm gonna look at the other two and be like, "Looks like we got more to turn in, boys."
Nobody said how we had to get the loots.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, you make your way into the goblin cavern, and just go away. So you get inside, and there's goblins doing various different things, goblin-y things, and so your sort of leader. Oh, click where I click. Are you serious? Why does it not click? There we go. So up here, on the top, that's Snotclaw, the sort of leader of your section of goblins. And goblins are coming in, and they're like bringing things up to Snotclaw to drop, off by him. And it definitely seems like the better the bounty, the more praise Snotclaw gives them. So, I guess they have a choice. Do you take your treasures to Snotclaw, or do you try and hoard them for yourselves?
Well,
I don't think we're smart enough to do that. So
I'm gonna keep the crossbow on me, but I'm gonna give up the gold and the amulet.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys go up and present your treasures to Snotclaw, and he says, very good. You goblins do good job tonight. First time you do good job ever.
I mumble under my breath.
He says, yes, humble you are. I have bigger job for you for such good work. You work hard, and you get to work harder is the goblin way.
oh,
He says, they're in the morning, their village just down road where you come from. You go to village, you steal from village.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, and you lose goblin?
yeah, we
three of us.
did, yeah. We lost John.
Oh. You lose John. John weird.
Well, this is also John. Look at Ty.
John
I am Brown John.
You do look like John. You look like Brown John. I call you John too.
John 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Too many words. John too.
Wait, is John 2 or John I?
John 2.
Oh, he's higher arc than me. I'm just Nivet's aye.
Can I be better, John? Seeing as I am not dead.
You alive, John?
John be on 3 missions before and come back alive. You come back alive from 4 missions, you be better, John.
Okay.
It's fair.
Accepted. Shake on it, and I spit in my hand and hold it out.
He pisses on it.
Nope.
Good, accepted.
Yeah.
It's goblin culture.
Yeah. Don't misappropriate my culture.
That's right.
He says, now you go. You sleep. You sleep 2 hours, then away with you.
Okay. I walk 5 feet away and then flop on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so yeah, you guys have a nap. You regain all your health back.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. And then, so then it's sort of like just before morning time, time for you to sort of head out and do your goblining. And so let's see. Let's find us a nice sleepy town somewhere. That'll do.
Oh.
So, you make your way. Shrink you a little bit and slide you up. So the next morning, you sort of arrive on the outskirts of this town. And
Do I have any nightmares or anything, or any moments with the god?
yeah, let's do a roll.
Right.
You have an inkling that you were visited by the god, and he basically just congratulates you on a number of successful stabbings.
That's right. I did his bidding. I stabby with the word.
Yeah, and the condition lasts forever. So that's
Oh yeah, that's fine.
until the end of time. That's the condition. The god gave you no reason as to why you had to do it, just that you had to do it.
But Nivet's alive, so it's okay.
Yeah. So, so you're on the outskirts of this town. What are you looking for? What do you want to do? You were just given the directive to steal from the town.
I'm gonna look around and see the most dilapidated house on the outskirts that I can find.
Okay, yeah, let's roll for like an investigation.
Almost rolled 2d4. I
2d6.
damaged the town.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. So, as a goblin, you clearly don't know what passes for dilapidated or not. So you just choose any house at random.
Perfect. I'm gonna start looking in the windows.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Okay. What are you guys doing while Reginald's looking in a window of a house?
Oh.
Would there be any like chicken coops or anything here?
Let's roll investigation.
Oh, good. Let's see how well. Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, you don't find any chicken coops. In fact, you find what you think is a chicken coop, and it's actually a dog pen. Now I need you to roll Defy Danger.
Cool.
Yeah, so you narrowly escape the bite of the dogs. You do take 3 damage as the dog grazes you with its teeth. So we'll posit this is also in sort of around the same house that Reginald's looking in. So Nibbits, you what are you doing while they're doing this?
So the house that he's staking out, is it a 1-story, 2-story?
One story.
1-story?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna stake the backyard or the back.
Okay. All right. So Reginald, you hear movement in the house once the dogs start barking and kind of going crazy, and you see movement like someone's going to be exiting the house.
Cool. Which side is the exit? Or like which direction? Whatever the noise is heading towards, I'm heading to the opposite side.
So they're going to come out sort of like, I guess, the side door near where the dog pen probably is.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna try to clamber in a window from the other side.
Okay. Roll for it.
Three.
You go to start clambering into the window, and the window pane falls shut as you're climbing in, trapping your hands in the window. With you on the outside, you take 4 damage. It breaks all the bones in your hand when it falls, so it's not. You run away from the dogs, and you see a human male, axe in hand, exit the house. Nibbits, I imagine you also see this. What are you guys doing?
I try to blow snot on him.
Okay, roll for it.
Yes.
Yeah. You cover him with a slightly viscous liquid all over his body. You can roll some damage. To
D6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I want to basically get his face and blind him.
You cover him in water. We can say you got 11, so you can blind him for a moment because he's going to shut his eyes being covered in water. Nibbits, what are you doing?
We have to quickly shut him up, so I go to stab.
Okay, all right, yeah, roll an attack.
10.
Yeah, roll some damage.
4.
Okay, all right. So how do you stab him?
We're being stealthy, so I shout, "Stabby stab!"
Where do you stabby me him?
In his kidney areas, but I don't know where that is, so it's more upper near the throat.
Yeah. You give him some pretty good stabs. He's sort of blind for the moment, and he slips in the liquid and falls to the ground. So now he's sort of like trying to like hold his eyes and his back, my neck, and is rolling around on the ground, screaming obscenities. Just sort of like waving the axe around, trying to hit whatever he can hit. Meanwhile, Reginald, your hand's sort of stuck in this window with your hand broken. What are you doing?
I don't need hands. I'm just gonna try and wiggle my arms further in and push it up.
Okay, roll. I mean, strength roll, but just roll on whatever.
4.
Yeah, you just keep struggling, it's not helping. You're stuck. You are just stuck. So the man outside who's screaming out in pain. I will say, Reginald, more movement in the house. You see someone else sort of exiting. Looks like a woman. And so a woman walks out, sort of seeing the scene. 2 goblins sort of right over her husband, who's swinging and like in pain. She runs back into the house for whatever reason. What are Snot and Reginald doing now? Or Snot and Nibbits, sorry.
Chasing her? Yeah.
I mean, the man's still alive too, so.
Yeah, well, she's the one that's moving, so.
Okay. All right, so you guys go to head for inside the house.
I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with another stab.
Okay.
I told him to be quiet.
Yeah, roll. You can roll the advantage. He's prone.
8.
Yeah. Okay. Roll some damage.
7.
Yeah. So you're gonna kill him. You're gonna take a nick from the axe while he's swinging, and you're kind of getting in close. But how do you kill him?
This time I'm just gonna. I know what a throat is. I'm just gonna stab at his throat.
Yeah. So you kill him. He does nick you with the axe for 2
Got it.
as he's flailing around. Snot, roll well, Dex, but roll whatever to get inside the house quickly. Yeah. So you get in without too much delay, but you run to the entrance of the house, and the woman's not immediately in sight. Reginald, what are you doing now?
I guess I'm gonna put my feet up on the wall and pull as hard as I can to try and get my hands out.
Yeah, roll for it.
Since
Four.
this guy's now Dad, I'm gonna try to help him get his hands out.
Okay. I'll give you the opportunity to help do a roll.
No. I
So
don't.
here's what happens.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Here's what happens. You go behind him and start pulling, right? Reginald, you guys managed to pull your wrist free from your hand. So your hand's still stuck in the window.
Neat.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
Nibbits,
when
do
it
me a
does
favor
free,
and stab this stick into my wrist.
when it does pull free, your head goes back and cracks Nibbits in the head.
Oh, come on, man.
You rolled a 4 too, bro.
I know. Wow, man.
So we'll just one roll. You both just take 1 damage somehow, some way. I guess you didn't need that hand too much. The dice gods love you. So
Only
you
for
are squirting
damage.
blood from your hand. Reginald? What are you saying? What are you doing?
Hey, Nibbits, do me a favor. Do you still have that dagger?
I have a dagger, but that guy has an axe.
Will you shove it into my hand hole? From the handle. Blade pointing out, please.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Roll Constitution, but whatever it says. I mean, it's just 2d6. Roll 2d6. Reginald, yeah.
4.
Yeah, it hurts. It being jammed into your hand. You're gonna take 4 damage as he just like crams it into place. But you know how we'll pause it. You now have the stabby hand. Yeah.
He's still dual wielding.
Yeah. So Snot, you've gone inside the house. You don't see her in the main room. What are you doing?
I don't see her in any room or the room I'm in.
The room you just walked into.
All right, I go into the next room. I'm looking for her.
Yeah. Okay. As you walk into the next room, you're greeted. She walks out and she has a short sword in hand.
Oh.
And goes to swing at you. If you could roll your defy danger.
Cool.
Yeah, she definitely gets a pretty decent hit off of you as she swings at you. And you take 8 damage as she, cleaves you pretty well with the sword. So back outside, Nibbits and Reginald, what are you guys doing now that?
I'm gonna search the guy's body, see what he's got.
Yeah. Okay. He's got the axe, obviously.
Sure.
So no money on his person because he was just like hanging out in his house, and so there's not a lot of need for that. He's got like a handkerchief on him, and there's like a key. They're probably go like to like the back shed or whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna take the key.
Yeah. All right. Snot.
I'm gonna run away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, roll a dex to get away from the woman. Mm-mm.
That's a 4s.
Yeah. It's hard when there's no modifiers.
Snot's tired.
As you turn your back to her and you start running, she takes another swing, another 8
Snot's
damage.
dead.
So she cuts you down. We'll come back to you. Reginald, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna pick up the axe in my other hand, waltz in, and try to fight the bitch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's running sort of like out the door. So like she comes bursting out the door.
Cool. In that case, I hold my axe out as she's running.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Shouldn't she roll a defy danger since she's running into an axe?
Okay, I mean,
I'm kind of with
Sheesh.
Danny on this.
you know, that's
I'm the trap.
Full speed ahead.
yeah. I mean, you can roll like a D4 damage on her, as she sort of like dodges most of the things. She takes 2 damage. She sort of like skirts out of the way after exiting, so Nibbits, what are you up to?
I'm gonna tackle her.
Okay, roll. Yeah, okay, yeah, and you can roll some damage.
Yeah.
Damn. Should have
What
been a
is,
linebacker.
let's see. There we go.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you tackle her to the ground. I guess with your weapons
Weapons out.
in hand. So yeah, she falls to the ground and drops the short sword. Snot, can you roll on your 2d6 for your saving throw?
Snot's dead.
Yeah, you're dead. Snot did not make it. So all right. So Snot, you pass on to Goblin Heaven, so we'll come back to a character that you have coming out of the woods here in a minute. So let's see, Nibbits, you've tackled the lady to the ground. Reginald, Nibbits has her tackled to the ground. What are you doing?
I'm gonna bring the axe down right on her mouth.
Okay, yeah, and you can roll with advantage.
Sweet. With 10.
Yeah, and then you don't even roll damage. You'll kill her. 'Cause
Sweet.
She doesn't have like what HP left anyways. So, yeah. So you just chopping her head off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nibbits,
So you,
drag her into the house, and then I'm gonna go grab the guy
Yeah.
and drag him into the house too.
What's his face?
I have bad news. You said drag her into the house.
Yeah.
Okay, I probably didn't get you.
Yeah. Well. So you're attacking Reginald. So Reginald, you can attack back because he's made a lunge at you if you want.
You can't say
I'm
it's
a little
smart.
preoccupied. I've been kind of bleeding out a little bit and getting a little woozy. It's like,
Okay.
whoa, that was
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. So you just miss entirely then.
Alright.
And then about this time, another goblin comes strolling out of the forest because Snotclaw has sent an additional goblin on the mission, not trusting that you'd be able to get things done. So what does this goblin emerging from the woods look like?
Extremely yellowish and just twisted and disgusting looking.
Yeah.
Worst
So-
goblin ever.
So as you're emerging from the forest, you hear the commotion from the house, and you see them dragging a body into the house, and then you see the one dead goblin. Oh no, your dead goblin's in the house. So
Yeah, I'm dead in the house. Yeah.
you're dead in the house. Yeah. So yeah, you just see 2 goblins dragging a body into the house, and so obviously that's where the goblin activity is.
All right.
So start making your way that way, I assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk directly into the house.
Okay. So when this new goblin walks into the house, what are Nibbits and Reginald doing with the body inside the house?
Oh, I'm just starting to loot shit. I just wanted him out the way.
Okay. All right. And
I
Nibbits,
immediately
same?
take off the man's pants and put them on.
He's wearing some green sort of cotton-based pants.
Oh, these are fancy.
And so Nibbits, are you looting the house as well? Then?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the house.
It's not. So this new goblin walks in. And you guys hear the door open. You turn around, see a goblin.
Oh, who are you?
Hello, friend.
Hey, I knew you guys couldn't do shit. Look at that. That snot bitch is dead already. Looks like someone cleaved him in half.
Yeah, he sucked.
Yeah. All you could do was sneeze.
Yeah, he was a crybaby and hid all the time.
Hid what? All the
Hid.
all.
He hid.
Hid all the time.
He sure did that all the time.
And then I'm gonna laugh maniacally and I'm gonna throw a fucking fireball onto the body.
Well, while you're doing that, Nimitz goes to make a lunge at you, misses, I guess, because you go
Yeah.
to throw the fireball. Do you retaliate in any way?
Nope, I don't even see it. I'm just really
Yeah.
inflamed. Like
So,
I'm
yeah.
just entranced by the flame.
Nimitz, you miss.
It's okay.
And but you cast fireball on the body.
I did.
Yeah. So let me get everybody to roll defy danger, please.
And you only got like 2.
Even the firecaster who wouldn't cast it on himself.
It's in a closed space. It's like 20.
Who said
it's
I'm
like-
standing right on the body? I said I walked in and threw it on the body.
Yeah, in an enclosed room.
Okay. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. So Reginald and Hoblin, you guys just take 1 damage of like some like you get licked by the flames a little bit as the body sort of.
I kind of lick my lips and like rub the flame into me.
Okay. So yeah, the body's on fire, and the house is made entirely of wood, so the house is going to catch fire soon, probably.
I'm just starting to loot the house.
Yeah. So now as you guys are looting the house, you do hear the cries of what is this? Maybe a baby or a small child in one of the rooms.
I stabbed the baby.
Yeah, it dies. I mean, it's defenseless, right? There's not crap all it can do. So as you're looting the house, there's various like bedding linens. There's towels. They have a small sort of money chest. It's got about 13 silver in it. There's some like so like the woman's wearing like a very small copper ring, sort of I guess signify the marriage.
I take the ring off and throw it into the chest.
Yeah. There's a collection of like clothing. I mean, they all have like a handful of outfits. Fairly modest.
Take a
lower,
couple pairs of pants as well.
lower medieval middle class, I guess. And there's like some utensils. I mean, they have like some wooden forks and spoons, bowls, plates. Very basic.
There's nothing
like house,
cool in here.
basic house stuff. I mean,
I'd like to check the shed.
Yeah. So if you go outside, also about this time, I mean, it takes a while to loot a house. The inside of the house is like on fire pretty good at this point. So there's smoke kind of pouring out of maybe some of the doors, windows, cracks, whatever. So as you go outside and you sort of use the key, you open up the shed. Inside the shed, there are sort of like farming and woodworking tools, like saws, sickles, hoes, shovels.
I take all the hose.
So that kind of stuff, like farm equipment and supplies.
Yeah, we're looting it.
Now you can only carry so much, right? You're small goblins, so unless you have a plan for getting more stuff back.
I'm just carrying the chest, and I'm just gonna grab a sickle and put it in my 4th pair of pants that I'm wearing.
All right. So by the time you've like rummaged through the shed, the house is sort of like now visibly on fire. The roof has not caught fire. And you know what?
Well,
it's
time to be hit the
Time
old
to
dusty
make
trail.
our escape with the distraction.
the house. How does that not show up? I am upset. I have a fire graphic that doesn't exist. But this one is a different fire graphic.
Oh.
That one shows up. That's a little big. Can I not resize this? Yeah, well, it's on fire.
Whole village catches on fire.
All right.
Oh wow, there it is. Damn.
The whole village is on fire. It's fine.
Damn.
Quick, cheese it.
So yeah, are you guys leaving the village at this point because your hands are full?
Oh,
I mean,
very
if the whole
much so.
village is
Just
on fire, then
handful of
yeah.
hose and just
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah.
Cool. So you guys make your way back to the goblin camp, and so you got like all your wares in tow. This time, as you're walking in, there's another goblin party, and it's there. So the goblins are Chad, Blake, and Fabio, and they're
Fabio.
He's so dreamy.
they're the prettiest of goblins. And
I'd fuck him.
they're walking in. So particularly Chad is a little pompous because he has 2 attributes.
Oh.
Yeah. So Chad can both dual wield and create stone wall. So
Thinks
But,
it's so special.
so they're walking in, and so you've got like your arms full of like stuff, and Blake's like, "Ha, looks like you got a good haul. What'd you do? Did you find an abandoned house somewhere in the woods?"
It was abandoned by no one. We killed
It was
them.
abandoned after we killed them.
Yeah. Burned.
Exactly.
You killed some humans? I don't believe it.
I murdered a baby.
Can't you see the pants that he's wearing?
Is you didn't bring the baby back? It's good eating.
Damn. Why did I think of that?
I don't believe it. You didn't find no baby.
Well, where do you think I got this? And I hold up the chest.
He says, "I don't know. Maybe you just found it in the woods."
Oh, I'm stabbing him.
You're not stabbing him.
I tried to stab him.
You suck at that.
Well, it's okay. It should.
Yeah. Yeah. So you go to stab, and he's just like, "Careful, careful! Stop waving that thing around. You're gonna hit someone."
Sorry,
Oh,
he gets
oh,
real stabby sometimes.
Wait, stab me again. He said no.
Yeah.
Oh, this time maybe stabbies.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you managed to nick him that time, and he okay. And when you nick him, he shoves you to the ground. Shoves you away. And he says, "What are you doing that for?"
It's like I told Ted. Don't say a special word. Stop it.
So, "Oh, but you killed Ted?"
Well,
No.
Ted died on his own visions.
Fuck Ted.
No, didn't you hear? That's what they call things when people die. It's called being tedded. You don't want to get tedded.
I
If
mean,
you with Ted, you better off dead.
Ted. Yeah. Preach it, brother. Yeah, that's true. No one ever want to party with Ted. Say, Ted death sentence. He says, "All right, well, you guys are whacked out, so we're gonna leave. You're not cool anyways."
Oh yeah? Look at my knife hand. And I hold up my stump.
He's like, "That looked gross, but kind of cool. You get 2 points of coolness."
Sweet. And as they walk away, I just whisper, I love you.
Shit, man.
Roll charisma.
Hell yeah. I'm just gonna -2 off this roll. 5.
What you call it? Chad looks back and he goes, "What'd you say about our mama?"
I said you're hot.
He says, "Cave kind of cool, not hot at all. Are you stupid?"
Yeah.
I knew it. He just turns around and walks away. So do you give all of the wares you find to Snotclaw?
Yes.
All but my pants.
Yeah. So as you lay them at Snotclaw's feet, Snotclaw sort of surveys, and he says, I was wise to send another one. Good job, Hoblin. I knew one of them would die.
Yeah, that stupid snot.
Yeah,
I burned him to ash.
that's fine. I didn't like him anyways.
Nobody
there should
did.
only be one snot.
There can be only one.
There can be only one. So it's better now, less confusing. Only one snot. I the only snot.
No!
So
No! But how far away am I? Because he's up high.
I mean, you're right there. You're laying stuff at his feet.
Oh, if I'm right there, then I'm going for the stab.
Yeah, I mean, you miss entirely. And he's like, what do you do, Goblin? Why are you waving around? Like so.
Honestly, I think he cursed.
Cursed? Cursed how?
Well, you say word and he gets stabby.
What word?
Can't say word.
It starts with a.
I know, figure it
can't
out
spell.
yet.
I don't understand.
It was
Hold
word
on.
you said
Hey.
before.
Hold on, watch this. Nibbits.
Yeah.
And I prepared to defend. Thee.
Yeah. Going for my stab.
Well, hold on. We're assuming you're smart enough to know what the word is. So let's roll on your intelligence flat roll to see if you actually know what the word is.
All of our rolls are flat rolls.
I was gonna say yes. Who
Yeah.
intelligent now?
Yeah. So you're pretty sure that's the word, right? So okay. So yeah, you say it, and so you can Nimbus take a -1 to your roll to attack him. Since he's
Okay.
defending.
All right.
This is gonna be the first 12. Yes!
Oh my God.
I fucking knew it.
Your defense is weak, Reginald. Nimbus,
I'm
go ahead
missing a
and
hand.
roll some damage on and so for funsies too, because you got basically perfect roll, we're doubling it.
And I die.
You'll do 8 damage. Does that kill you?
No, my pants. Oh.
So how do you stab Reginald?
I'm gonna try
With his
to not
pants.
stab him, and then I just trip and fall, and somehow hit his jugular.
Yeah.
Oh!
So Reginald, you fall to the ground. Meanwhile, Snotclaw is like, whoa! Look, guys, I can't be a part of this. All right, you take this somewhere.
He said word not supposed to say. And you know what word he say?
He does not thinking about it.
Yeah, he said the.
Yeah. So first roll for attacking Snotclaw. Was that your roll of the 4?
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you miss Snotclaw, and he's like, hey, and then you immediately have to like stab for Hoblin. So roll for. Yeah. So you also it's a good thing you're terrible at rolling.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we're goblins.
You stab for Hoblin and miss Hoblin. Do you retaliate in any way?
No.
Okay. Reginald, can you roll on a death throw for me?
10.
Yeah. You
Oh, yeah.
so you're suddenly are like not dead yet, and you have 1 HP.
Better than snot.
Yeah, that bitch.
And so Snotclaw is like, it's like, you guys shoot. I can't be dealing with this anymore. Go away.
No. We serve you good, but just no say that word.
You serve me from over there.
Oh, okay.
And so
We do good. We do good.
Yeah. And
Very Reginald away.
yeah. So,
Did you
you
see
guys,
the god too?
you guys leave the
See
the,
what? No, I burped.
you guys leave, and Snot's like shaking his head and muttering to himself as you leave. And as you're walking down, Blake walks by and he's like, "That was kind of a shit show, guys. What the hell?"
Things just happen when word
Oh,
is said.
He said the word.
Yeah, he said the word.
did.
Did he
What
say the
the
word? All right.
Oh, he said the word.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, roll some damage.
all right.
Yeah. So you do some decent damage, and then like when you cut Blaze, Chad
Yeah.
like kicks you in the back of the knee, and does
Ooh,
4 damage.
okay.
And he's like, hey, stop attacking my teammates. That's not cool.
Oh no, I know. It's not cool. It's not cool.
He's
But
like, why you do that?
I impulse because they're saying word not supposed to say.
Yeah,
Why-
you cursed.
Why word make you so angry?
I don't know.
Are you sick in the head?
No, you said the word. Oh, no, wrong button. There we go. 5. Okay.
Yeah. He dodges and just kind of like shoves you aside, and it's like, hey, you
said
go outside
word.
cave.
No, you said word. I said don't say.
You go outside cave. You menace.
No.
Outside cave now.
No,
Menace
I'm
or
good. I promise. Just don't say word.
Say, I didn't even know what word. You won't tell me what word.
No, but you are.
If say word gets stabbed. Ooh, idea. And then I take my knife hand and I start drawing on the ground what's supposed to be the word "the," but it's just chicken scratch. It's that one.
He says, why you squiggling dirt? You not human.
Show word.
So, word, not picture.
What picture?
You draw picture on ground.
Oh, my God.
Just don't say word, okay? We cool. Just don't say a word. I got no control.
So he's like he like just like looks at you and then just starts walking away, and him and Chad walk off. So another goblin comes up not long after that, and this is Brown Toe, and Brown Toe is called Brown Toe because he's got a thing for putting toes in butts.
Yeah, me and him had a thing.
Yeah. And so Brown Toe walks up and he says, hey, you want to smell my toe?
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, he gives you his toe to smell, Reginald.
Smells like last time.
He says, yeah, it does. Hey, I noticed you guys have been having problem lately.
What problem?
Is you start fight with leader, start fight with pretty boys.
I lack pants. That's my problem.
He says, you know what?
I burn things.
I know a place you get good loot, get back in good graces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, show where.
He says, I take you.
Okay.
And so he sort of like leads you like into the forest, and you walk a little ways, and you get to a place where you can see some like firelight, and you kind of come up and you can see like there's a little encampment. So there's some travelers, and there's like 2 tents, and there's 3 people sitting around a fire, and once again they look like average people, nothing crazy, but and then there's also like 3 horses tied up to a tree nearby. He says, oh look, humans, no protection.
Oh, jackpot. How are they sitting around the fire?
They're like sitting on like stumps, logs, whatever.
So they're like, yeah, but like, are they opposite sides? Are they sitting shoulder to shoulder?
They're sitting. So I mean, yeah. So
you know,
imagine
what
a
are they
fire,
doing?
and they're sort of sitting like, in a sort of triangular formation around the fire.
Okay. All right.
So like,
I'm gonna throw.
There's like tents, like the two tents, and then the fire, and the three of them are sitting sort of aroundish the fire.
Okay, and the tents are behind them.
You're at the sort of the back of one of them and the side of the other two, and then the tents are on the far side of that.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw a fireball at the one with its back facing me.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Yeah.
That's a D8.
This
Roll-
also has what the
You have to-
fucking
you-
fireball
you-
is supposed to be.
Yeah, but you have to cast a spell though. You still have to cast a spell
Oh, come on.
with advantage.
Yeah, it's still happening.
But you can roll
And
again for possibly better.
Fine. No, not
Oh.
better.
No, that's a D8. Roll 2 more D6.
Fine. There.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, Michael.
No. Well, no, advantage. So, like I said, we're doing advantage where you roll twice to take the better
Oh,
of the two.
double. Gotcha. It's the same.
Yeah. So you basically rolled a 6 twice actually,
Yeah.
because
Cool.
the plus. So you miss the human, and he goes into the fire and causes the fire to sort of like
Yep.
blaze like insanely, immediately alerting the humans.
But
to the
if I missed him and hit the fire, though, it's supposed to have splash damage. So wouldn't that splash all of them?
So we'll pause it because you wrote poorly that they were able to jump back enough in time, or they're sitting far enough away from the fire.
I would like to posit
then-
that instead of
Alright.
heading the direction he did, I went towards the horses.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this commotion has been caused. The humans jump up, right, and draw their weapons. So 2 of the humans, 2 males, they both draw swords, and then a female pulls a small dagger out, and then they start scanning the forest in your general direction. So Reginald, you're heading to the side. I guess we'll say to the left of where you're facing the players, or the characters. What are you trying to do with the horses?
I'm gonna take my knife hand and I'm gonna just cut him free.
Okay, roll to do that.
Two.
Yeah. So as the fire explodes and you're trying to cut the horses free, they're freaking out off also, and you get a little trampled by the horses. So you're gonna take 3 damage as the horses sort of stomp on you a little bit. Nibbits, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna sneak through the forest to get behind them for an ambush.
Okay. Just roll to do that.
Do I still cut them free, or did I just get trampled?
No, you're just getting trampled.
Okay.
They're still tied to the tree. Nibbits, no. As you're sneaking up, like I said, they're alert because of the explosion, and the one woman spots you and throws a dagger at you, and you take 2 damage as the dagger hits you. And then Brown Toe, sort of like seeing this travesty of whatever unfolds, he's like, "You idiots!" And he starts running away.
Oh, this is how we operate.
Hoblin, what are you doing?
Chucking another fireball.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Roll at who or what?
The guy that I threw it at his back. The one
Okay.
that just turned around looking in my direction.
You'll get the double damage of
Oh boy.
2.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you throw the fireball and it hits him.
Now
and,
with this, it is splash.
Yeah, it would
Damage,
hit
so-
all of them. Yeah. So they will all take 2 damage, and be a little bit like taken aback from being hit by a fireball. And so Nibbits, what is your you trying to?
I'm gonna attack the lady.
Okay.
She attacked me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, and roll some damage. Yep. Okay. Cool. And as you attack her, she's gonna sort of swipe at you wildly, and cut you for 2 damage. As you're sort of like attacking each other. Reginald, what are you doing now that you've been trampled by a horse a little bit?
What are they tied to?
A tree.
A tree?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the opposite side and just cut it off the tree.
All right. I mean, the leads are tied to their like reins or whatever. So I mean, they're roll for getting around them.
6.
You get trampled some more. I don't know what to tell you. You suck at this.
Shit.
I'm great at cutting people, not things.
Yeah. You continue to get trampled. So back to Hoblin, the humans are now shaking off the embers from the fireball that hit them, and clearly know where you are at this point, and start advancing upon you. What are you doing?
I throw another
the
fireball
two males.
at the same ass.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. So yeah, your fireball just sort of like wildly flies off into the forest, catching some of the nearby trees on fire. And one of the men swipe at you while this is going on, and you take 5 damage as he cuts you sort of across the chest. So Nibbits, what are you
Cutting her down.
doing? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Roll some damage.
I mean, we got to shut her up.
Okay. Yeah. So yep. So you'll kill her. How do you do it?
As she's screaming, I'm just gonna jab it into her mouth as it's opened.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. And so she stops screaming. Obviously, when that happens.
Quiet, quiet. He needs to be quiet.
She falls down and dies. Reginald, you and the horses, how's it going?
Jesus, fuck these horses. I guess I'm gonna turn around and
I mean, I guess you could.
seeing the. Well,
Hey.
more goblins.
I'm gonna look, and since I guess, are the guys facing my general direction, or are they facing like away from me?
They're both facing Hoblin, so they'd be mostly away from you.
Okay, then I guess I'm gonna pull out the crossbow I kept and kind of walk up behind them while they're focused on that and shoot one in the back of the head.
Okay. So because you're not adept at wielding firearms, you'll take a -1 to your roll.
Since it would be a surprise, can I get advantage on the roll?
Sure.
9.
Okay. Yeah, and then roll your basic damage.
Which I guess would be the D6.
Yeah.
5. Shit.
Okay. And
Wow.
which one are you shooting at?
Whichever one looks more hurting.
They're going to be like the same because the fireballs like splash damage, and so they're both about the same.
Whichever one's
so-
the bigger target, then.
Okay. Yeah. There's one that's 2 inches taller than the other one, so
Oh.
you shoot for that
But
one.
you know what we know, inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But you know taller. So yeah, you hit the we'll say facing Hoblin, the left one, face you're behind, so it'd be the right one. For
Really
your character.
reminds me of a Ted. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. And so he catches the shoulder to like the back of the shoulder, arrow to the back of the shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, what is that?" And he turns around, and while he's turning around, and then the other one is advancing on Hoblin. What's Hoblin doing?
Clarified before Hoblin goes, I'm still somewhat of a distance away from them.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna throw another fireball.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. You just set more of the forest on fire and leave yourself open to attack in the process. And the one that didn't get hit by the arrow, so you're the one on your right, swings at you, grazes you for another 1 damage as he's sort of slashing at you, and you're backing up or sort of retreating to some degree. So Nibbits, you've killed the woman. What are you doing?
I'm gonna intercept the one that got hit with the crossbow.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna kind of just lunge at him with the swords.
Yeah. Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll some damage. Yeah. Okay. You'll kill him. How do you do it?
I just kind of jumped towards him, and then we kind of just stuck him into a tree.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. You nail him to a tree, and he like has a death gurgle and then dies. And then Reginald, what are you up to?
I guess I'm gonna whip my arm out, and I guess my brand new sickle, and I'm just gonna swing at the other one.
Okay, so the one advancing on Hoblin, you're gonna go, well,
Yeah.
stabby on him. Are you a Murloc?
Yes.
Because F you if you're a Murloc. I'm just saying.
My name is Reginald Murloc Goblinson.
Ugh,
Ooh,
gross.
Goblinson.
So do a roll for an attack.
6, perfect.
Yeah. You trip on a rock and fall in the fire,
Ah!
Oh my god.
and you're gonna take 3 damage as you fall in the fire and get a little singed.
Lovely.
Yeah. Hoblin, what's happening?
I'm gonna throw another ball of fire.
Okay.
Please let it be a number 4 again.
Oh, you miss. Actually, let me get Nibbits and Reginald to roll a defy danger.
What? Punishing us for him? Fuck you.
One's already in the fucking fire.
I know. Yeah. So I mean, the firefall just sort of like explodes in the general area, and you guys just get nicked for 4 damage.
Yeah, only
Oh.
4 damage. Heck,
Okay,
damn.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not cool,
Um,
Mike.
Look, the dice did it. I didn't
The
do it.
dice hate.
No, you did it. You made us roll.
So yeah, and then Hoblin, the guy takes another swipe at you.
Max 12 damage, right? Yeah.
3 damage. As he's still chasing after you, and you're just firing off fireballs that are ineffective. And then we're back to Reginald. You've put out the fire that is your life.
Oh, I've put out the fire? Oh, fucking thank God. I was just going to stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just going to fucking hurl this sickle at him.
Okay.
7.
Okay. And roll some damage.
Come on, stop being a bitch. 7.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he'll die. So, where on his body are you hurling it?
Yeah, right at the Johnson.
Whoa, but that's gonna ruin the pants.
You're sort of like behindish him.
No, right in the asshole.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the sickle buries itself in his butthole, and he just like screams in horror, falls to his knees and grabs his butthole as he starts to bleed out, and he's screaming violently as he's sort of like dying. Howland, do you do anything while he's doing that?
I spit on him.
Yeah. Okay. And then Nibbits, he kind of falls over dead, and then what are you doing?
I'm gonna start looting.
Cool.
Loot party!
Yes. So as you guys start looting the area,
I'm also
So,
gonna ask Goblin to fucking throw a fireball at those fucking horses.
yeah,
Yeah, all right. I throw a fireball at the horses.
yeah, like at the horses or at like the tree by the horses themselves.
Literally, like at the ground where all the horses are standing.
Okay, yeah, and just roll some damage. That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it explodes, and the horses sort of catch fire. They're not dead, but they're on fire, and neighing and screaming. The rope starts to burn, so they start to. Then they manage to break free and they run off into the forest. Unless you do anything before they run off. Does Nibbits or Reginald do anything before they run off?
No, fuck those things.
Yeah,
Yeah, let them start the forest on fire. Fuck them.
they run off into the forest, like on fire. Yeah. So and the forest around you is on fire in places for sure.
That's our signature.
Yeah, seems like it.
That's the signature of everyone.
So yeah, as you guys are sort of looting the bodies and the tents, they've got a small treasure chest of rubies and gems.
Get on good graces.
And then they also have a few vials of a sort of gray powdery substance. And they have some like meat stores, and like some spices. You find sort of like 30 gold in total.
Wow.
On their bodies and in the tent, and the two gentlemen had the swords, and she had some throwing daggers on her. So that's what you find.
All right.
Okay, Nibbits. I'm gonna smarty pants this. You grab meat. Hoblin, you grab gems.
Okay.
And what was the other thing? It was
There's
gems.
there's gold. There's the gray powdery substance. There's the weapons.
I'm gonna grab the powdery substance and a sword
Okay.
and pants.
Give me, yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So you get all those items, and you make your way back to the goblin den. And do you present all of it to Snotclaw?
I tuck a couple of pieces of the meat into my pants pockets to share with the boys later.
Okay. All right.
I keep one vial of the gray powder.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you give it all to. Well, when you start walking up to Snotclaw, he looks leery at first, but he sees all the stuff you're carrying, and so like he allows you to come up. He doesn't talk to you. He just like looks at the stuff. And, he sort of like gestures like, good job, and then like kind of like shoo.
All right, come on. I'm gonna gather the boys around a campfire and share the meat.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're sitting on the campfire. You're covering up the meat. You're handing it to everyone. And y'all do anything else while you're sitting around the campfire?
Are we fully healed, or are we still fucked up from the fight?
You will before anything else happens be fully healed for sure.
Awesome.
We did good,
yeah.
boys.
I'm going to pull the powder out and like examine it and smell it.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem to have much of a smell to it. I said there's like there are a handful of vials, so you keep one of the vials.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just in there, powder. Not much. Not much of a smell to it.
Okay.
Down the hatch.
Like 2 hours later, you die.
Ah,
All right.
ye old anthrax.
Do you ingest some of the powder?
I do not. I only smell it, but I wouldn't stop anyone else from ingesting said powder.
I'm gonna call over another goblin.
So Brown Toe sees you guys and walks up and he says, well, you're still alive. I'm impressed.
Hey, Brown Toe, check
What is
this
it?
out.
What is this?
This powder helps with butt
Strength
stuff.
powder. Yes.
Ah, what do you do with it? Do you rub it on your butt?
You eat it.
Sniff it.
Eat it. Oh. So he like dips his finger in it and licks it. He's like, tastes kind of like dirt.
Makes brown better later.
He says, I don't want. And he
already
says,
tasted it, so I'm just gonna watch him for a little while after that.
yeah. So, I mean, do you engage him in conversation to keep him around, or do you know, because he's just gonna leave?
Yeah, I pull out one more piece of meat and I'm like, here, sit, hang.
Meat. I like meat. Yeah. So after you sit, like after about 30 minutes, his eyes seem to get wider, and he starts like scratching his neck, and
Oh man, he's tweaking.
then he's like, "So you guys hear that?
No.
Yeah.
There's bees. There's bees in here. The bees!" And he starts swatting at him.
Oh, I'm gonna stab him.
Yeah, you miss.
Well, do I get an advantage because he's tweaking?
You know what? Yeah, you can. You can.
All right.
And you land.
Hey, wow, look at that.
You might be
You
dead.
stab twice. Both times you miss. Because he's just like he's wily. He's like, you know, swatting. He's like the bees. Then he starts running away, screaming about the bees.
I look around. I'm like, haha, this powder's fun.
I like it.
And so I think that's where we'll close. You guys sit around the
All
campfire,
right.
you know, screw around.
Bee
Tom,
powder.
you will get to level up for the next game. 'Cause you
Hey,
had-
now technically Reginald was there since the beginning.
nah, it's not the character you started with though. So you get to start with it beginning to end.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel
man.
that too because I purposely killed him off. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, and it's mildly ridiculous that the character that is the most dangerous to have around is the one that's going to get more powers.
Oh, I can't wait to pick this extra attribute. It's gonna be great.
The extra one needs to be invisibility.
Yeah.
So it won't be stabbing people.
So, yeah, you'll be visited in the night in your dreams, and you know, a mysterious figure will offer you the promise of power, and you'll wake up with a new ability.
All right.
So, yeah.
Maybe
so-
I'll be pretentious and learn to speak common. I'll be Ted too.
Tattoo.
That way
You
he
get-
can understand more of these.
You'll be able to give a TED talk.
Oh,
So,
good old
anyway.
nibbits.
So yeah, that's and that will, you know, that's the Goblin campaign. It'll just be garbageness every time we play it. So
Fun.
Yeah.
I
So-
told
Alright.
you, every single time we do a one shot, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
But like, I mean, the goblins are kind of nice because like their lives don't really matter, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's always more goblins. So, all right, guys. Well, that's a night. So, thanks for
Yep.
playing.
That was crazy.
Very fun.
Yo.
We'll
Fuck
hopefully,
Ted.
yeah, fuck that. Always.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that
Um,
guy.
But you guys have PTSD from previous Ted. So,
No, my goblin doesn't know other Teds.
but his player
This
does.
is a whole new hatred of Teds.
No, all Teds are assholes.
Every Ted.
So, but anyways, you guys have a good night.
Yep.
Uh,
Have a good night.
Thanks, stream. We'll
Later.
catch you next time. Hopefully, we'll be on our main campaign.